What's up, y'all? Trying to steady my phone. What's up, y'all? So today I'm excited. My wife got tickets a few months ago to go see Anjelah Johnson because we're fans of hers. And we're going to go see her down in Brea, down in Orange County. We're going with our friends Marcy and Jose. Make a little double date thing. Go check out the show. I love watching the pros work. Again, anytime I have the opportunity to see someone big like that, it's like being in a master class as a comedian. You learn so much. I watch their pacing. I watch their movement across stage. How do they perform in front of a big audience? Because performing in front of 20 people is different than performing in front of 200 people. Performing in front of 200 people is going to be different than performing in front of 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people. I haven't experienced, but the biggest room I've done is maybe 300, 350 people. But I've never done, 1,000 people, 2,000 people. It's going to be way different. So I'm excited. I did hit her up on social media. I was like, hey, I don't know if you ever take on new features, but I've been doing this for 5 years. I do a lot of comedy about being a dad. Whatever. If something... Here's the thing. Someone like her, she's huge. Like, there's no reason. She might not even see it. If you look at her posts, a lot of her posts have hundreds, sometimes thousands of comments. So... my shit will probably get lost in the mix. But it's worth a try. I think at some point later this year, what I want to do is actually, sorry, I'm pulling up here, is actually create a list of all the comics that I love and that I would love to learn from, that I would love to feature for. And then find out how to contact them. Is it through their booking agent? Is it through their manager? Do they have a direct link? And just compose some really well thought out letters and send it out to them. I mean, it's worth a shot. I have no idea if that would work or not. But my buddy, he's from Florida, and he was going back home, and Gary Owen was performing down there. And so my buddy reached out to him and said, hey, dude, like, here's a clip of my comedy. I'd love to open for you and feature for you. He flew down there, and Gary Owen's like, yeah, come do, I think he said, come do 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever. And he crushed it. And now he has him opening for him regularly. What a huge opportunity that is, But it also made me go... I could reach out to 40 different comics and all 40 could tell me to F off, and I'd just be like, all right, at least I tried. But then follow up, 6 months later and hit them all up again. Hey, still looking for an opportunity. Then hit them up again and again. That's one thing. I'm very consistent when it comes to that stuff. I'll bug the shit out of you until you at least give me a shot. But the point is when that shot rolls through, I need to be ready for it too. But anyways, excited. Gonna pick up Oliver. I'm waiting in line right now at his school to pick him up. And then just gotta do a quick few errands. And Yvonne's gonna come home. We're gonna try to get down to Orange County early. The show's at like 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. And I'm gonna pick up Marcy and Jose. They're gonna ride with us. So yeah, I mean, obviously I can't record Anjelah Johnson's set or anything like that, but I'll try to show you guys what I don't know if it's the Brea Improv. I think it might be the Brea Improv. It's a pretty big improv, but we'll see if that's where it is. If so, I'll try to get some footage when I'm down there. Also, hit up my guy Miguel. I think I'm gonna start. If you go back far enough, you'll see I was doing interviews. I was interviewing comics a few years ago when I started this channel, and I really did enjoy that. And I had a lot of good feedback from my interviews. So I hit up Miguel and asked him if he'd let me interview him. He said yeah. So I'm going to start doing interviews again and incorporate that into my channel, because I think that's really important to learn from comics. Learn not only like, learn knowledge from comics, what they, their takeaways and all that, but also just get to know who these comics are, build relationships with them even further, and then be able to share that with you guys. So that is a plan. That is definitely on the docket to do soon. All right. Love you. What up, dog?
What's up?
Here to see Anjelah Johnson. Look at this crowd. Here at the Bray Improv. I guess we didn't get here early enough, so we're way in the back. And the ladies are in the bathroom. What up, dogs? So, Anjelah Johnson. Wow, dude. Talk about being in a master class. That was amazing. Yeah, I can't show you her stuff here. That's her IP. That's her intellectual property. It's a really big no-no to go to a comedy club and start recording other people's sets. But wonderful, wonderful job. Man, dude, she got up there clean. Not one swear word came out of her mouth. Her opener, what's his name? It was Mel Hall. It was like Mel Hall, something like that. He came out, did 30 minutes. He was clean. He was hilarious. Between both of them, I was very happy. It was a good 90-minute show. It wasn't too long. There wasn't 10 different comedians going on. Like, just talk about being in a masterclass, listening to her pacing, listening to her make jokes about ghosts. She did this joke, I can't give away her joke, but she did this joke where she's talking about why are ghosts always from the 1800s, right? Their name is Mabel or whatever it is. And then she's like, it's never a ghost from like 1997. Some woman named Stacy who gets hit by a car while looking at her pager. I mean, she goes into this whole elaborate thing. And it was one of the funniest things I heard all night. And it was so well done. And it's like, you're literally just talking to us about your everyday life, and we are laughing. We're all there with you. It's relatable. She was talking about giving birth to her kid, Rosie. Her kid was born like 9 months ago or a year ago or something like that. But she gets into this whole thing. Like, it was funny. I never gave birth, but she makes it so relatable and funny and just draws you in. So, it is so important as a comedian. Like, I've been doing this for about 5 years, a little over 5 years now, and it's so important that I spend money to go see comedians, that I go study. Yeah, I like going to the free shows, local shows, whatever. But to go and see an A-level comedian, like, you pay for the ticket. Just buy the ticket. If you're a comic, go study. The people, if you want to be them, go study them. Look, if you want to be a football player, watch the greats. What did they do? What was their daily routine? What did they do to exercise and work out and get great? Where did they hang out? Right? Comics, same thing. Like, you want to be an A-list comic? Go watch them. What makes them tick? What makes them stand out? What kind of material are they doing? What is the crowd laughing at? Like you have to study them if you want to become them. If you want to become great, you have to study the greats. You just do. And so I can't stress that enough. So people are like, well, you're going to go spend $50 on a ticket. You're going to go spend $100 to go see Joe Coy? Yes, the dude's selling out the Forum. He's selling out Madison Square Garden. Like, these guys are huge. Like, I would love to be at that level. So what do I got to do? I need to study them. That's it. How does a comic work a stage in a room with 20,000 people? It's a lot different than a room with 200 people. I'll tell you that. So it's important that I go there and I study this shit. So the show last night, amazing. Amazing. Hands down. Absolutely recommend Anjelah Johnson. She's wonderful. She even closed the show with her nail joke. It's a joke from like 12 years ago, 15 years ago. It's the signature bit that put her on the map. And she even addressed that in the room. She said her new special, she just dropped on YouTube. And she did it there and she wanted it to be free and let people watch it. Even though she has 6 specials out and she has specials on Netflix, Hulu, and all that stuff. She's like, I want to go back to the platform where my career started. And she's addressing the clip, her signature bit about doing her joke where she's in the nail salon getting her nails done. It's what put Anjelah Johnson, on the map. That's how she became known around the globe. And now she's going, hey, because of that signature bit and because of it being on YouTube and going viral and people passing it around, and that's what gave me the recognition to become who I am. I now want to put a special on there so you guys can all see it for free. You don't have to go subscribe or buy it here or buy it there. Just go watch it on YouTube. Go enjoy it. Now, I get it. It's YouTube. If it has 1 million views or, 50 million views, she's making money from it. Let's not going to say it's like she's not going to make a dime off of it, but she's saying to the audience, like, you don't have to pay for it. You know what I mean? So, mad respect to Anjelah Johnson. It was a wonderful show. You want to be great. Look at what the greats are doing. Try to model after those people. Learn from them. Take the shit that they've learned over the years and adapt that into whatever it is you're doing. I'm not saying go do their jokes, but study their pacing. Study their timing. Study everything they're doing, their marketing, the whole business side of showbiz. There's 80% of what you have to do as a comedian is business. It's the email newsletters. This Mel Hall guy had someone at the door as people were exiting out. He's doing a 1 hour show in March at the Improv, and so he had someone at the door handing out flyers for his next show, and he was one of them. Like he did 30 minutes. He was wonderful. We can only imagine his hour is going to be great. So good for him. But there's the business side. Hey, if I give you an extra $40, $50, can you stand at the door and just hand out these flyers as people walk out? Just make sure everyone gets one. I gotta, that's a 600 seat theater, by the way. Brea Improv, 600 seats. Anjelah Johnson starting her tour across the U.S. She started this week. Right, so it is 4 nights in Brea Improv, 2 shows a night, 8 shows, all sold out. All 8 sold out. 600 times 8. What is that? That's a 4,800 seats times however many dollars, right? Yes, I would like to be at that level. I don't have to sell out Madison Square Gardens, but I would love to sell out the Brea Improv. Like, that's absolutely a given. I want to be the household name. And I have a lot of work to do.